Hello, everybody. We are live. Please excuse my tardiness. There were some things I had to take care of. I won't go into too much details, but I'm here now to make up for lost time. We're kind of going to stream for maybe 40 minutes because I definitely want to get your guys' thoughts on this crazy season finale and give my own as well. I'm not going to give you my whole review because the video has been recorded. Hello again. Please forgive my tardiness, everybody. Thank you for getting this chat going. It's great to see y'all. Um, it is. It's crazy. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna give my full review thoughts. We're just think of this as a well, as sort of a preview, so to speak. But yes, it was awesome, bro. Buscus. Happy you're here. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna try and make it if I can learn how. Hey, Sean. Yes, definitely share this around, guys. Put this in the Discord. Whichever one. Yes, it's great to see you too. You think Mike guy will wait? Did you see the episode? Because we're gonna be talking spoilers here, Claire. Because if you didn't, yeah, exactly. It's kind of already out. So if you haven't seen it, Claire, definitely go and watch it. Because we're gonna be getting into spoilers here. But let's go ahead and just get right into it. Claire, if you're leaving, I suggest you do so you can go watch it. Because if not, then just prepare to get spoiled, I guess. But okay, so season finale came out. Uh, yes, it's funny you mentioned the soundtrack because I'm listening to it right now. You can't hear it because I have it playing on a separate tab. So I thought that would help set the mood. One of these days I'll figure out how I can get music playing in here. But anyway, all right. So let's not even address the elephant in the room. Let's not even waste time addressing that. My preferred character, All Might Lost. It is very sad. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Oh my god, Epic Monkey. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Oh my god. I've been listening to this soundtrack for god, like maybe 3, 4 straight days now. I can't stop it. Yes, and your only mate streak continues. Don't tell him this, cause he's in a little bit of I guess depressed mood, but he'll probably talk to me about it later on. I did make a joke about his losing streak in my review, which I hope you guys like. But yeah, All Might Lost. He did, yes, he did put up a great fight, and I'm happy that they didn't kill him because I haven't seen the new Death Battle cast yet. So if anyone has, please feel free to correct me. But All Might and All Might kind of just got knocked out. Uh, which, man, them ending it with kind of a knockout, and not a death. That was very great. This is actually what I like about this episode in particular. I didn't address it much further in my own review, but I wished I would have. Yes, Cap is working on some videos. He and me are going to be collaborating again soon, and more in the future. Really, he's missing half of his limbs. How many? Well, yes, I still talk to Cap. Yeah, of course. Me and Cap talk to each other like all the time. We are. He's a great guy. He's my brother in arms. He's my main black brother in arms. I guess you could say. Hello. Robot Jedi activated. Oh, fuck! Oh, God! Damn! I didn't notice that, Probuscus. That's just horrible. I think. Well, I mean, he's been busy. He's been taking a little break, getting his channel going again, and he may do Harley Quinn. I don't know. I think that may have to be a collab, but I can't guarantee anything. Well, I guess now All Might's gonna get robot limbs, so that's kind of a good thing. But at least he's alive, even though he. For what? Uh, well, okay. Well, Robuscus just told me that All Might lost his left arm and leg in the final bout. They both died. No, they're fine. They're alright. One of them, All Might's just missing a couple of appendages, and I don't know. I guess, I guess Mike Guy will be alright. That would have been interesting if they killed both of them, and it would have been, but it technically would have still counted as a win for Mike Guy. Well, okay, NC Jr., he's getting ready to post again, and we don't have issues anymore. We did resolve them. We're pretty much, we've been dynamite, so... Yeah, I know he dies, but, yeah. So I don't know. That's what I've been having trouble, because the way... Yeah, hey, my man Z-Dog. I understand, Claire. Well, I hope he can win back your trust. But I do. Me and NC Jr. are very tight now. Yeah, fair enough. So, I mean, at least All Might's gonna walk out of that confrontation alive. He's just gonna need new limbs. So, we can just say that, yes, Mike Guy did win, but he died, and All Might was left with 2 missing limbs. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe. Yes, Marlon, they did do it. I've been seeing a lot of y'all bring up the soundtrack. It is a fan-fucking-tastic soundtrack. Again, I'm listening to it right now as I'm talking to y'all. This fucking soundtrack is the best goddamn soundtrack I've heard since Wings of Iron, and it and Emerald Heroes are my 2 favorite soundtracks of Season 6. Because, obviously, both of them have unique instruments, and they fucking have vocals. Seriously, 2 soundtracks have this season, and they're the only 2 to get vocals. Can you believe that? And Brandon wrote the vocals, so that was very cool. Brandon did such a great job with writing these. Yeah, Ninja Jesus will probably just come by and resurrect him, and, I mean... I'd still say my headcanon, my biased headcanon says that All Might is probably just going to get robotic limbs, and he's going to not be as strong. I would love to see, that's something I would always like to see in My Hero Academia, is them addressing, would your quirks still be good or just as good if you have robotic limbs? Me too. I'm glad it did too. They said they both died. Okay, so they both did die. They're both dead. I don't know. I understand, Claire. I understand. Well, again, I hope he can definitely live up to, up to your expectations, but he is gonna try and make an effort, but, I'll let you decide for yourself on whether or not you want to rejoin the fandom or resubscribe to his channel. But, again, he and me are very, very tight right now. Again, I was not expecting it to have, I was not expecting this to have vocals either. I wanted it to have vocals. I even said that, and I'm so happy they did. But not just that, because Robuscus was talking about this with me. The vocals are much easier to understand. I know that was a main complaint people had with Emerald Heroes, is that some of the lyrics were just too hard to understand unless you either, like me, you listen to it enough times to where you could hear those vocals, or you just went to look up the lyrics. Yes. I don't care. Look, all right. Point is, even if All Might and Might Guy both died, which I can believe that, I'm not saying both of them want both of them lived. I'm not saying that they'll do a rematch. Oh, I'm getting to that. I'm just saying I think it was a great idea to have that death be, or that knockout, whatever, end the way it did. Because holy fuck, this is I'm gonna say this in my review, but this, in my opinion, is the best season finale we've ever had. One of the best, actually. This is immediately, without a question, on the same level as Thanos versus Darkseid. But that's just me. So yeah, I liked the fight. Yes, Gentlemac, once again, the music, fucking awesome. I cannot. I just. Jar hates this episode. I don't know. He just didn't like how they approached it. The math for the end was a bit bullshitty with how they explained that All Might's United States of Smash was no more, had less gigatons. They didn't actually say this, but if you look, and if you look at Jar's math, he paints a great picture that apparently Mob Psycho's feat had more gigatons in it, because even though there were fewer clouds than All Might's, that's so fucking weird. To me, that's just weird. I don't know. I hope Jar. I'm hoping to have Jar explain why he didn't think this fight was so great. Yeah, I know. That would have been great. I think Night Guy versus the United States Smash would have been far better, but, whatever. But yes, I am a huge All Might fan. I don't think that's any secret. I even brought a couple of All Might stuff in preparation for this episode because I love his character. I may do a video about it one day, but I love All Might, and even though I should have listened to everybody when they told me that he was gonna die, I was that dedicated to All Might as a character that I did not abandon him. I chose to stick with him. I chose to still have some kind of hope that he would win, regardless if he didn't. But yeah, so everything in this fight was fucking fantastic. It was. Hopefully I can go more in depth on it in the next Death Battle podcast we have. But all right, so let's get to some season 7 stuff, because all of y'all have been asking me what are my thoughts on season 7 and some of the matchups that we've seen. So we're definitely, yeah, exactly. Well, again, I was like that with Ben 10, Johnny, Lobo, and now All Might. These 4 characters I loved, and I really just wanted them to win, But that's just me. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Season 7, shall we? All right, I see a lot of people commenting about Season 7. So, at the end of this season finale, they showed us a glimpse of the Season 7 combatants, but also we got a new schedule for Season 7. So I'm curious how they're going to explain this, but basically they stated that each episode now, instead of coming out every 3 weeks, it'll come out every 2 weeks. And this time they're going back to the old season 2 format, season 1 and 2 format, where they're going to have more than 16 episodes. So next year, we're going to have 20 episodes, which means the season 7 finale will be in October, which is crazy. Yes, more episodes. Yes, Mitch, I agree. This is something that me and Jaru talked about. We're concerned with the quality. Um, I really hope that they can give us some quality episodes and less quantity, because just because you're going back to the old format does not mean that automatically it's going to be better than the past few seasons, because even though I've had a problem with how the newer seasons structure themselves, we do at least get more quality episodes and less fluff episodes, if that makes any sense. But with this new format, it feels like we may have to worry about having less quality episodes and more fluff episodes. But they did say it's going to be bigger and better, so hopefully that means they'll have all of the resources they need to be able to make this better. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. All right, guys, we are back. Sorry about that again. When unfortunately my stomach will never let me be able to. My stomach is such an asshole that I cannot hold it throughout this whole stream. So apologies on that. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about continue our discussion with season 7. All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. We've pretty much what we've got. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, I see those shit comments. Yes, I had to go. You all called it. I had to go take Patrick Stewart. We haven't used that in a while. All right, so let's go over these season 7 combatants. We, oh man, let me just say that these season 7 combatants, oh my god, I love these combatants. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Gentlemac. Danny, yes. All right, so Danny Phantom is going to be one of them. It's kind of obvious he's going to fight Jake Long, right? Like, how obvious is it going to be that he's going to fight Jake Long? Which I think that's a great fight. I think Danny Phantom fighting Jake Long is better than, say, Danny Phantom fighting Ben 10. Because, seriously, that's who people want him to fight. Ben 10. Can you believe that? Like, really? Ben 10 versus Danny Phantom? The other matchups for Danny I've heard are not as good. Yes, Insane Yane is going to be happy for Sindel. She's going to be in there too. I think she's going to fight. Most people have predicted that she's going to fight Black Canary. In which case, if that is true, if that's actually who she's going to fight, then I like that because not many people have thought to put Black Canary up against Sindel. It's literally an obvious pairing that we haven't, that it was right there all along in our faces. So really, how could we have not? Oh, it is her most wanted opponent. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Corona from Soul Eater. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not a big Soul fan, but I don't really know. Yes, C-SPA dinner, guy won. We know. Don't rub it in, you bastard. Yeah, yeah, a little too obvious. But yeah. Let's see. So the next one we have is Miles, which holy shit! If you go, well, you can't watch Amber's reaction now, but oh my god, Amber sounded like she was about to fall out of her chair and hit a bomb whenever she saw Miles. So I'm excited. Miles is going to be in too. It's about time. I hope he doesn't fight Deku, because why in the hell do we need another fucking My Hero Academia character so soon after we just had All Might? And that one's and Miles versus Deku, it's a good matchup. It makes sense, but I think that would probably be better if we waited till maybe season 5 of My Hero Academia to use him. Now Static Shock versus Miles, that's interesting because it makes sense. They're both African American. They both have electricity, and they're both superheroes in their neighborhoods. So I would actually like that matchup, and I've been wanting Static Shock in Death Battle for a long time. Like, a long time I've wanted to see that. He did, yeah. Uh-oh, what's up, Mr. Gentlemac? What do you got? Yeah, Deku needs to evolve. He does. I would like to see Deku evolve. KO versus Deku, that would be nice, but I don't know. I don't know who would win that. Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like, is that we had Guy in 4 episodes after Sasuke. I think, personally, they should have saved Sasuke for next season, because, I mean, God, I look at that as, well, I mean, hey, the Edgelord died, so here's a character that will definitely get a win. That's pretty much how I see it. I'm getting to it, White. I'm getting to it. I see. Okay. I see. All right. Cool. But yeah. Yeah. Again, KO would obliterate Deku. You're right. No, I'm not ignoring you. J3, my man. Look at, dude. Okay, guys. We got a special celebrity here in the house. This is my man J3 Entertainment. He does a lot of streams and reactions. Him and the Just Us League, they do some awesome kick-ass videos, collaborations. Me and them have been friends for years now, and I've always wanted us to do a collaboration, so I always appreciate it when J3 stops by. Thank you, J3, for coming in here, man. It's great to have you. What up, everybody? What's up? Yeah, we had 2 Marvel characters back to back. But alright, so hold on, Marlon. Let me go. Alright, I see your stuff. Alright, so yes, so Beerus is gonna also be in. That's gonna be awesome. That one's gonna be tricky though, because we know a little bit about Beerus and his fighting capabilities. If you read the manga, he actually fought against all of the gods of destruction before the Tournament of Power started, and he was pretty powerful. Even though he hasn't mastered Ultra Instinct, he does know it, but it's going to be tricky to put him up against somebody who will have the advantage of being fully fleshed out. So that's the main concern I have. Um, Asuna would make sense, or I like all. Yeah, I like some of these suggestions for not Broly, God damn it, Beerus. But I don't know. To me, I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Um, it is nice that they finally are having another Dragon Ball character in, but God damn it, can we just have Trunks already? Seriously, why is it that they still haven't had future Trunks in? Jesus Christ. Especially with him getting access to Super Saiyan God. Jesus. All right. Everybody's been talking about it, and I might as well too, because you know me. Everybody knows this. It's literally the one thing everybody came to know about me. Yes, Obi-Wan motherfucking Kenobi is going to be in Death Battle next season, and yes, I automatically am for him fighting Kakashi because that's a better choice to have him fight than, I don't know, anyone else. How dare you, Sean? Trunks doesn't have a dumb name. Booster Gold would be kind of cool, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a Xenoverse manga thing, Gamerblade. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be, yes, Princess Trunks. I'm okay with Kakashi but let me tell you something. Uh, let me tell you something. Kakashi is so fucked. And I hate saying that because I like Kakashi. He's actually the only one I liked. You think so? I'm not okay. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Obi-Wan Kenobi is arguably the second most powerful Jedi Master in the Star Wars universe. He's on Mace Windu's level. That's how powerful he fucking is. Like, if I had to scale him, it would probably be to Mace Windu because but I don't know. That's just me though. Yes, Kenobi is in the trailer. Epic Monkey. He is. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. That's how I get. That's how. That's how hyped I get. Every time Obi-Wan Kenobi is mentioned and people debate him, yes, he will always have the high ground. I'm his hype man. Like I'm just there to point out the facts and give out all of these notes. Oh, you read it wrong. Okay. Okay, well that's okay. It's all right. It's okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi being in Death Battle. I think it's gonna be awesome to finally have another Star Wars character. And I mean, we've had Luke, we've had Boba Fett, we've had Darth Vader. We've had. We've had these Star Wars characters, but we haven't had Obi-Wan Kenobi. Understandable, but I think now having him in it's good. It's just good. Don't you fucking do that to me, Sean. Putting my two characters up against each other. Yes, it is mostly, I think it is mostly because of the community death battle. Um, okay. But there's nothing wrong with that because sometimes the community death battles can always lead to being a future episode. So if anything, Yeah, Darth Vader says hi. If anything, just having Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi is the best fucking pairing you could possibly do because they both have a little bit in common, and it's a magic space wizard versus a magic ninja. That to me is very cool. Yeah, exactly. Like All Might versus Might Guy was community death battle. So again, and Cage versus Falcon, yes. So yeah, yes, the Force is strong. Well, maybe we will get some more Pokemon. You never know. I think it's just hard for them to do Pokemon because of I don't know, just figuring out all of this math and deciding okay who wins based off of these statistics. Oh, nice, Emerald. You started watching My Hero Academia. I'm glad. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm just looking at your guys' past comments. Um, maybe I've been telling your only mate maybe we'll get Blake in Death Battle soon. He wants it to be next season, and it could. You never know. But I don't know. If that happens, cool. He'll finally shut up about it. And it'll just be done. Yes, exactly. Obi-Wan always has the high and moral ground. Nope, that is not something to question. Well, speaking of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm gonna get off topic here for a second, but there's an Obi-Wan Kenobi fan film. There's an Obi-Wan Kenobi fan film that's coming out very soon. It's a very good fan film. I've been keeping track of it. It looks like it's going to be great. The guy who's playing Obi-Wan is James Costa. He does great impressions of Gandalf the Grey. He does a literally perfect shot for shot voice impression of Robin Williams. Like he's that damn good. So he is a huge Star Wars fan. So he's finally he shot the Obi-Wan Kenobi fan film 2 months ago, and he released some trailers for it. So if you're interested, then go check it out. It's very awesome. I may do a review on it if that's okay with you guys. All right. Do I think the Sharingan could replicate the Force? Maybe it's possible. I'm not going to say, but if it does replicate, if it can replicate the Force, then okay. But let's just say the Force has always been the most overpowered thing in Star Wars, regardless if it's in Legends continuity or even the fucking canon. So if they do go down that route, I think that makes it close to even, but Kakashi's still screwed either way. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Oh, God. I'm gonna go see that this Sunday, and I'm just gonna be glad to have this fucking new trilogy done with. Yeah, of course, yes. Of course Danny's gonna fight Jake Long, because who wouldn't he be? Who wouldn't he fight? Yes, the third. Well, okay, yes. Let me see. We had Toph. Yeah, you're right. The third Nickelodeon character, because we had Toph, we had Aang, and now we'll have Danny. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh, nice, Cease for dinner. A Jedi Battle Royale? Well, it'll probably just come down to Mace Windu, Obi-Wan, and Anakin Skywalker. So that would be kind of cool. I would like that. Yeah, maybe. I don't. Ruby's not gonna fight this season, but at least we're gonna have a Soul Eater character. Yeah, no, it is. It's rough. I've heard so many goddamn complaints about it. Like it's more mixed than The Last Jedi was, which I don't know how that was even possible. Return of the Jedi is a great movie. I like that. It's very good. Um, Huh. I think maybe Waluigi. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Waluigi appear in Death Battle, or maybe someone else, like not Princess Daisy. I think that would be kind of cool. Yes, I'm pretty sure a lightsaber could cut through the Susano, but I don't want to say that for sure because I'm a biased huge Star Wars expert, but when it comes to Naruto, I'm not that uh I'm not that well versed in it. So, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I know it is sad. Waluigi versus Big the Cat. I like that. That would be kind of cool. I would like that. But yeah, let's see. Did I cover all of them? Or are there some I'm missing? Because when it comes, yeah, exactly. Like I think, yeah, okay, so I did cover them all. I think when it does come to season 7, I think these specific characters that were shown are gonna be the most hype episodes. But not knowing what the rest of the back half is gonna have, that's gonna be tricky. Okay, cool. I have. All right, awesome. And by the way, just in case anybody is thinking they just showed these characters off for a teaser, no, these are actual confirmed combatants. I hope so, Marlon. I have stated that I would like Danny versus Jake to be a hand-drawn fight, but granted, I think if they did decide to have it be a hand-drawn fight, I think it would probably have to go to Lewis because having Lewis do it would save them a lot of money than having someone like Blind Ferret or Rooster Teeth's own animation do it. I hope Mickey versus Bugs is their 125th episode, because believe me, I want that fight to happen. Will we get a controversial episode? I think it's inevitable. I mean, if I had to say which one of these characters in this lineup could be considered a controversial episode, I would have to say it's Danny Phantom versus Jake Long, because if Jake Long won, that would be have huge backlash. I think it would have just as much backlash. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I said. It would have just as much backlash as Ben 10 versus Green Lantern did, except doubled. Like, just try to imagine that. Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson. Well, I'm not doubting that'll happen eventually, but that means they just have to constantly watch all of these seasons of The Simpsons and Family Guy. And granted, there's only so much Family Guy one person can take. Who do you think would be better to fight Grievous, Doctor Nefarious or Arbitra? I don't know. Those sound like great choices. So I don't know, but I don't know. Major no? Okay. Yeah, I was fine with Hal winning too, Sean, but I just hated the bullshit reasoning we were given. And I did talk with Hello, Kobe. How you doing? And I did talk to Billy, a friend of Insane Yang's. He expressed his confusion that I chose to blame Liam and not all of the researchers for that asinine explanation on why Ben 10 lost. So, I mean, all I can say is, I don't know. I just don't like how Liam... I don't like... So I pretty much told him, okay, fair enough. I don't like how Liam wrote the episode, and I certainly do not like how the researchers came to that conclusion, but I do not put any personal blame on them. I just think they should have rethought this battle, but that's just me. Donald versus Daffy Duck, I would like to see that too. I hope that we get it. Yes, it did get a lot of hate. Yeah, a lot of dislikes. Yeah, I mean, I love, even though To tell you the truth, Bill, uh, uh, what's his fucking name? What's his fucking name? The creator of Danny Phantom, is Butch Hartman. There you go, Butch Hartman. Even though I don't like him as a person, I don't, because of how, he lies and that whole debacle he pulled a couple of years ago. It made me lose respect for him as somebody in the industry, and it made me have less respect for him as a person. So if Danny loses, I would actually laugh because, and I'm pretty sure Butch Hartman would get so pissed. So that would actually be very fucking funny to see Butch Hartman get salty if Danny Phantom lost. Yeah, I know he's got a YouTube channel. I've been keeping an eye on it. Yeah, he could have. He could have won, but they didn't, So, but it is what it is. Discord versus Bill Cipher, yeah, yeah, that's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. One day, maybe this time they'll get the fucking research right for a My Little Pony character, because no, I still haven't forgiven them, on a research, level. Like as a researcher, I haven't forgiven them for how they fucked up Twilight Sparkle's analysis and their asinine explanation as to why she lost. Yeah, exactly. These are the confirmed characters, and as to anyone I would like to see, that's a good question. I would like to see them do Michael Myers versus Jason. I would love to see Red Hood versus the Punisher, or Red Hood versus Winter Soldier. I love to see Judge Dredd in there. I would love to see so many characters. Like I also, obviously, I love to see the Powerpuff Girls in there. Like there are so many characters. Dexter versus Jimmy, yes, that too. I would like to see that too, and damn right make it a hand-drawn fight. They fucking better. I don't want to see no goddamn sprites for that. Yes, it is. It is a pain in the ass, but the fact that they fucked it up, in my personal opinion, still pisses me off to this day. I would like to see Blade 2. Yes, Bat and the Sun should team up with Death Battle, but I don't know if they'll do that. But one can dream. That's a good wrestling Death Battle fiction. We may see another Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear character in. I say it's only a matter of time before they do those episodes. Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise? Yeah. Maybe if that was the season finale next year, I would totally be on fucking board for that, because they need to have a fucking Halloween episode. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Galactus versus Unicron. I would like to see that too. I hope they do it. Maybe they'll do it as a special episode, which I wouldn't doubt. But there are just so many fights that I'm interested to see in this new style, and just how they're going to handle it going forward, because the past few seasons have been fine, but they've suffered from the problems of being on a schedule instead of being out whenever they're done. Because that was the problem. That was what made the first two seasons so great. They didn't have a schedule. Hello, Sam. How you doing? You can count it as a Halloween episode, Emerald, because yeah, Dracula's in it. It's just, I think it was an accidental Halloween episode. Yes. Next year is their 10th anniversary. Also, Beerus versus Dr. Fate. That's interesting. Well, in that case, you might as well say goodbye to Beerus, because I don't give a fuck how... I know for a fact, yeah, the Hakai is powerful, but good luck using that shit on Dr. Fate. But I like that. Palpatine versus Xehanort, you say? Interesting. Like that idea, Monkey? These are awesome ideas, guys. Like, these are just awesome. I'm going back up to make sure I didn't miss any major comments. Because, my god, these are awesome comments. No. Alright, well. Oh, wait. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it happens. If it happens. Steven versus Star Butterfly? Absolutely. Okay, well, Dante versus Bayonetta, it was a fantastic season opener a couple years ago, but it has aged a little bit, you know. But I'll talk about that whenever I can in the future. But yeah, I just I haven't been able to get that hyped about each season because I know it's going to be a schedule and they're probably going to eventually slip up in an important detail that people are going to call them out for, and they've done that time and time again. But this season, it wasn't as bad. Blake versus... Ooh, interesting. Yes, a Robin Battle Royale, absolutely. I want that to happen. Justice League versus Avengers, I could see that being an episode down the line, but that would require... That would basically require a ton of manpower to get out. I mean, that fight would probably be 20, like a 20-minute, maybe 30-minute episode, and the fight itself would have to be like 8 to 9 minutes just to feature all these characters. Iron Fist versus Liu Kang, you say? Interesting. I like that. Yeah, Poe versus Iron Fist. There you go. I like that. Yoshi versus Pac-Man? I'd love to see Yoshi come back. We haven't seen him come back in a long, long, long time. I don't think they're gonna have Batman anymore, Sean. Even though, God knows, I wish they would have fixed that goddamn Batman versus Black Panther episode, because, God, that episode sucked on a research level. But they're done with him. Sly Cooper versus Carmen Sandiego? Interesting. There we go, Rosalina. That was the other Mario character I was thinking. I like that. Ooh! Another Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat fight. Love it. Mordecai? Nice. Oh, they're gonna do Rick and Morty soon enough. I know that. I know that. It's just a matter of time. But I am looking forward to the day they have Rick and Morty. They have Rick or Morty, or just both of them. Yeah, a Tommy Oliver Battle Royale would be nice, especially if that means you can get my man Nick to come back to voice all of these Tommies. Because, I mean, they did tease that, they did say that Tommy was alive at the end of Mechagodzilla versus the Dragon Zord, so we could see Tommy come back. I hope. Because he's only been in twice. Yes, 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 that you see, that is my ticker. Well, no, he didn't die. He died once, and then he survived at the end of Mechagodzilla versus Dragon Zord. So he only died once. All right, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to this other thing I've been wanting to get about, and I know you all have noticed this too, but I'm sick and tired of Rooster Teeth's fucking YouTube bot copywriting or blocking reactions to Death Battle. It needs to stop. Like, I can't deal with that shit anymore because I want to have I want to have the ability to be able to go back, watch my friends' reactions without seeing, oh, it's blocked. And every time that happens, they always have to go to the same stupid fucking whatchamacallit, the same emails server that you would go to if you got your Ruby reaction blocked. So they're now doing that shit to Death Battle, and they forget And the bot doesn't know that Death Battle, while it may be under the Rooster Teeth banner, it's not a Rooster Teeth show. It is its own show. Yeah, he has, and I'm happy Ben has gone out and followed these content reviewers, and he's tried his hardest to get their reviews. I'm sorry, their reactions unblocked. Please forgive me. Their reactions unblocked. But seriously, Ben should not have to do that all by him fucking self. Like, one person should not have to fucking do that. It should be the fucking team doing that shit. But it's not. And they're fucking lazy for it, too. And, I mean, if that sounds a little harsh, I'm sorry, but I'm sick and tired of their lazy excuses of getting Death Battle reactions unblocked. The fact that Ben Singer is taking time out of his day to do it by himself, that shows you how much laziness goes on with Rooster Teeth when it comes to this matter. And everybody can say, yeah, exactly. It's not a big deal, but this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. Just because it's not a fucking big deal doesn't mean it's an annoyance that keeps growing. Because, I mean, Amber and Duo Dreamer, and I assume your only mate, they all fade their reactions. But Spectral Star doesn't do that because he doesn't know. So when I have to see my friends get their fucking videos blocked, even though nothing in it should indicate it should get blocked, and they have to wait for a goddamn email, it becomes a fucking problem. And it did start with Sasuke versus EA. Why it started with it, I don't know. It is getting worse. You walked in on me talking about Rooster Teeth and their fucking YouTube bot. That's what you walked into. Before that, we were talking about Death Battle. Well, okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna just say this. I'm not concerned. This is totally off topic, but I don't think the whole cop-out thing is going to be a problem next year when it comes to. Well, he is filing a dispute, Robuscus, but just because he's filing a dispute, he's still in the same fucking problem as everyone else. And it just pisses me off. It's okay. It's okay, X. I'm sorry. You can go back if you want. Yeah, there was. Rooster Teeth has been going through a lot of fucking changes in their house. This has not been a great year for them at all. I mean, they're close to Funimation levels of bad years, and believe me, Funimation's had a bad year as it is already. Oh, it's back up? Cool. Happy. That's awesome. Oh, okay, you had shorts? That's okay. I mean, it's just me. Again, I'm not hating on the employees. I'm just hating that they're not doing this. They're not getting more involved. They're not trying to communicate with YouTube and tell them that Death Battle is not theirs. It's just under their fucking channel. And that's it. How hard is that? But the fact that Ben Singer has to go around and do that shit, it's inexcusable. But I don't know. It is. It's bullshit. It's just bullshit. And I don't like it. I hope they fix this. I hope next year they're more transparent and they're able to just I don't know. Just fucking be honest and show that you care about these reactions. As somebody who I feel bad for Ben too, because he has to do this as well. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, back one last time. We're gonna continue this and then end it off pretty soon because we've gone over 40 minutes, but I don't care because I like talking to you guys. But yeah, so I feel bad for Ben too. It is inexcusable that this has been happening and it hasn't let up. And just because everybody gets their reactions back eventually, that doesn't change anything because they still have to take precautions. And when those precautions don't work, and it just leads to them getting their reactions blocked until they hear back that it's unblocked, it can be a huge stress. And it just pisses on your day, you know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, I know. I mean, it is. It just sounds bullshitty, and I'm tired of it. I am. I'm getting tired of it. I want it to fucking stop, and I want Rooster Teeth to step up next year, and I want them to take charge of this matter. They shouldn't have Ben or anyone else do it because guess what? They're busy enough having to write and keep the next episode going so it can come out, and they got to take time out of their day, very nicely, very politely, and get this situation resolved. Instead of having everyone there get the situation resolved. But no, that's how little Rooster Teeth doesn't care about YouTube, because them and YouTube had a falling out, and now that's why you don't see Ruby episodes, Genlock episodes, Red versus Blue episodes. That's why you don't see any of that shit on YouTube. It's on their fucking website that you have to be a member of just to see. Just because they had a falling out with them doesn't change anything. It doesn't excuse them not being transparent with the community. They can pull this shit with Ruby. They can pull this shit with Red versus Blue. They can even pull it with Genlock, but they cannot do it with Death Battle. Death Battle is not a part of Rooster Teeth. I've said it multiple times throughout the stream, and I'll keep saying it. It's not. You know? Oh, y'all are talking about some relaxing stuff. Well, I hope so. I hope it does end. That's all I can say. I hope it does end, and I hope next year they take this as a learning experience, and they definitely work to be more transparent, more honest, and go out there and fix and resolve the problems. Even if it doesn't mean that, I mean, technically, nobody's losing their channel. Nobody's losing their demonetization. They're just getting their videos blocked. To me, as somebody who was a part of the reactor community, that is unacceptable. Because again, I quit reactions because I wanted to move on, because I wanted to do something else that wasn't a reaction, but I still respect my friends for still sticking with them. And when their reactions get blocked, that also affects their content. Because this is what you got to realize. You're only made in particular. Every time if he were to not upload another reaction like he did with the Mask versus Deadpool, that is seriously hurting his channel. And if his reactions get blocked and it takes a while to get unblocked, that still hurts a little bit of his channel because it's not out. And people want to see it. That's the whole point of reactions. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Emerald. I do. I am doing whatever I need to do. Yes, I'm good, Daniel. You just caught me ranting. You just caught me ranting. It's okay, though. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, Uncaged Games reacted to Cage versus Falcon. And that was great. But it just needs to stop. It does. Has to stop. And I hope it does. So, here's hoping. I just want to make sure everybody is understanding. I'm not attacking Rooster Teeth. I'm not threatening them. I'm just telling them as a consumer who speaks out on behalf of other people, they need to stop this. It just has to stop. Yes, exactly. Absolutely. Uh, yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. But yeah, so thank you all for hearing me out on that. Again, it's rare whenever I go into these rants, but it shows how passionate I am about something like this. Even though I shouldn't be, I shouldn't give a shit about reactions and if they get blocked or not. But I do. You know, I do give a shit. I'm willing to speak up about it. Yes, agreed, Sean. I think he could voice Danny, Epic Monkey. I would like to see him voice Danny because Nick's awesome. I bet he could do it. So yeah, yes, exactly, Sean. Again, you hit the nail on the head. Rooster Teeth needs to put more effort into being transparent, being responsible, and going out there and making sure this type of shit doesn't happen going forward with Death Battle. Because if it keeps going and if it keeps going into next season, I think you're going to start to see fewer Death Battle reactions. That's the kind of thing that's gonna build up from this. Nick, uh, Nick is a voice actor. He was the one who voiced Sonic the Hedgehog. He was the one who voiced Ben 10 and his aliens, and he was the one who voiced Tommy Oliver in Dragon Zord versus Mechagodzilla. He's also voiced for multiple characters on How It Should Have Ended. So his work is very, very great. Beerus versus Dr. Manhattan? Sure. I could see it. Although, I don't know how that would go. I think everybody would just get destroyed. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But, yeah, guys, that's about it. We're going to go ahead and end it off here. My review of the season finale will be out shortly. There's going to be tons of videos coming out starting next year, and you're going to start to see a big change come. So next year, let's just say things will not be how they were this year. But with all that being said, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this, for hearing me out, and chatting with me. And I'm happy. How big is it? It's gigantic. Kobe, what's your question? Go ahead, ask me. Um, no, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not. It's nothing bad. It's just something that's going to be permanent going forward in the future. And it does not. Will it affect my Patreon? I don't know. It's hard to say. Because not many people have been donating to my Patreon, but I'm still going to keep it going. Just in case. But I am going to try next year to give people a reason to go and donate to my Patreon. Yes, of course he is, Kobe. He was shown in the teaser of the rest of the combatants that'll be participating in Season 7. So yeah, he's going to be in. He's going to be in Death Battle next season. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thank you, Sean. Sean is a proud patron. He's a very proud patron, and if you guys want to join him, then feel free to donate. Maybe. Well, you never know. I'm curious to see who Miles is gonna fight, but I hope it's good. Well, thank you, Marlon. Thank you. Oh, Death Battle Music. How are you doing? Wow. Good to see you here. It's an honor to have you here. Who won between Joker and that character? I don't know. I don't really watch JoJo. I don't. If you're asking who would win, I'm not sure. Okay, everybody. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm definitely gonna stream again. Maybe this Friday I'll try and stream, but I won't be available to stream on Sunday. But the next time I do stream, we'll see. We'll just talk about whatever. So thank you all so much. No, it wasn't revealed. So thank you all so much for joining and commenting, giving me your thoughts on the season finale, showing how excited you are for season 7 and the combatants that we did saw, and just overall talking with me. It really has been fun, and I enjoy doing this. Happy holidays to you too. Like happy holidays to you too, Emerald Heroes. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys again on my next stream. So until then, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Goodbye, Daniel. Thank you all again, and until then, I will see you guys for the next stream. Have a good night, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Take care, guys. Bye.